Survivor Fantasy is a game where only the luckiest person wins. And this year, I'm gonna be that lucky person. Look, last year was an anomaly. No one knew what the they were doing. I mean, I got Jelinski and Liz, come on. But this year's different. With the rules being clearly and expertly explained, I'm gonna take home the title.
Who will have what it takes to outpick, outslay, and outcast the other tribes in order to take home the title of Whole Survivor? This is Survivor Fantasy 47. All right, you guys, welcome to Draft Day.
Oh my God!
Just a second, I'm gonna go over the rules of how to play. But first, guys, welcome to another season of Survivor Fantasy. This time it's 40 several. Come on, who's excited?
I don't know whether to laugh or cry or crap my pants.
Okay, no, I mean, look, this isn't that big of a deal. A simple like hand raised would suffice. Okay, one. We got one. Look, I know last season for Survivor Fantasy was pretty rough. Yeah.
Yeah, very rough.
Okay. Yeah. Right, it was. So, which is why I'm here this year to explain the rules, which, without further ado, let's just get down to it, shall we? Okay, so to start off, you are actually going to go on the website and you are going to create a tribe name. This will be your tribe name for the entire season.
And then you will go in and rank every castaway from your most preferred to least preferred. You'll set your preferences, and then on premiere night, it'll take everyone's preferences into account and then give you 2 random survivors.
Oh, but Jackson, how will we know what players to draft? Who's good? Guys, just freaking relax, okay? I'm going to introduce you to all of them in just a second, all right? The entire goal of Survivor Fantasy is to score the most points for your tribe and outscore every other tribe, and you will win your group that way. But Jackson, how do we know how our players score points? Don't you freaking relax! Okay, I'm gonna explain it in just a second. Right now. Ouch! I know. Very exciting. If your castaway wins a reward challenge or is brought along on a reward challenge, you will receive 1 point for that castaway. And if you have multiple castaways on the same winning tribe of that reward, you will receive a point for each. If your castaway wins immunity, your tribe will receive 2 points. And again, if you have both of your castaways on the winning tribe of that immunity challenge, you will receive 2 points for each tribe member on that winning team. So that would be 2 plus 2 equals 4. If you can do the math, Jelinski, it's not several. Now, if your castaway participates in an island challenge, reads tree mail, makes or assists in making a fire, finds a clue to an idol or an advantage, makes the merge, finds an idol, plays an idol, has one played for them, or gains an advantage, you will receive 1 point for your tribe member doing any of those things. That's a lot of points, folks. Now, there is another way to get points through voting. Why don't we flash back to an instance that occurred last season, and hopefully we can all be better for it. Liz, What's going on in that crazy noggin of yours? Okay, are you feeling frustrated that the other players are talking about their tribe doing well and getting them points while you're just sitting in dead last? Okay, I'll take that as a yes. Well, did you talk with them about that?
I didn't say nothing!
Oh, a simple no would suffice, okay. So what? You're frustrated that their tribes are, as the kids say, eating and yours isn't?
I see you eat every day!
Yeah. Yeah. And you're mad that you're not eating.
I haven't
right?
eaten since the merge.
Yeah, and the merge does throw a wrench into it, especially when it comes to the split
I didn't
vote.
even know about the damn split vote last night.
Liz, that's why we went over the rules on draft night, you dingus. Hush, shut up, all right? Look, let me just explain this so there's no question as to how this split vote thing works, all right, everyone? Hush. Okay, when there are 3 tribes, all right, there is a such thing as a split vote, all right? This is your chance to guess who you think will be voted out, and if you're correct, you will receive points for your tribe, okay? Now, what this means is you get 10 votes for each tribe, all right? Not just one tribe. A lot of players didn't catch this last year, so they missed out on some points, all right? So not only that, but you can spread out your votes across multiple different players. But again, it's all strategy, all right? Do what you want, but you can put all 10 on one player if I'm all in, for Christ and for this person, okay? You can do that. And if they get voted out, you're sitting pretty, right? Or, the person who spread out their votes, they did like 3-3-4, 3-3-2-2. They're trying to increase the odds that they actually get some extra points that week. And they might actually get more points if you happen to guess wrong on Venus for the 5th week in a row. All right? But it's up to you what you want to do. Okay? Once the merge happens, you only have 10 votes since they're all just one tribe, but you can still spread out your votes if you want to. All right? I'm guessing freaking Miss Looney Tunes over here didn't do that. You understand that now? Freaking nut job?
I'm over it now. Thank y'all for letting me have that. I feel better. I just exploded.
Yeah. Probably could have been avoided if you just listened to the rules.
I'm sorry. Back to your regularly scheduled program.
Thank you for apologizing for having emotions. Honestly, means a lot. I think what we all gathered here today is don't be a Liz. Nuck and futz, am I right? That's what we're trying to avoid, all right, by going over these rules. All right? Delusion. Anyway, the last 2 ways to score points are as follows. Now, if your castaway is voted out for every episode that they are not in the game, you will receive 1 point. Now again, strategy, all right? When it comes to drafting, you could pick a weak-looking, bad strategic Jess kind of player, right? And hope that they do get voted out first. And you will garner points for every single episode that they are not on screen. Or go for someone you think will actually last in the game and be a good survivor, all right? And play the game hard, because getting idols, getting advantages, winning immunity challenges, that's important. Having a Liz that's just a goat that's brought to the end is not going to help you, Okay. And finally, the final way to score points is by picking, obviously, the sole survivor of Survivor 40 Several. Now, what's cool about this is they do not have to be on your tribe, all right? Every single week, you can change your pick to who you think will be sole survivor. So if the first week you chose, I don't know, let's say Maria, okay, as the sole survivor, and you're loving your pick, and then the final 5, she gets voted out. All right, well, you're probably gonna change your vote because obviously she got voted out, right? So you're gonna change it to someone, I don't know, maybe like Charlie, and watch Maria screw up your game yet again. But for this exercise, let's say Charlie won. For every episode that you had Charlie picked, you would receive 1 point. If you chose someone like Kenzie up until episode 8, and then you switched to Liz for reasons I have no freaking idea why, till episode 10, and then back to Kenzie for episodes 11, 12, and 13. When Kenzie wins, you would only receive 3 points because you switched your vote. Does that make sense? It makes sense. I'm an expert at this. Okay, well, welcome to season 40 Several of Survivor Fantasy. Let's draw for players and get started.